What's up, everybody? What's up, Lance?
Hey,
Happy
Lance.
Sunday. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. It's been hot here, and
Yeah.
we've gotten rain the last 2 days, which we weren't supposed to get.
So I think we've gotten rain like every single day this week.
I think so.
Just double checking tracking.
Yep. Not good. We went out to brunch today, and it was a place we've ate at before, but it was their first time doing brunch. They did not have things planned out well, and it was a pretty awful experience. Took us like an hour to get 2 meals.
Yeah, which it should not have taken that long for what we ordered.
No. Furthermore, we wanted to have a conversation with the owner, and he didn't even bother to come over and talk with us. So we probably won't be going back there for a while. This is not great. What's up, Paul?
Hey, Falk. She's on time tonight.
I mean, a little bit.
Mm.
Hope you're doing well, Paul. I'm not gonna lie, I tee-heed a little bit with the picture you sent me of your volunteering.
Oh, yeah, he told me about that.
Pretty great. That sounds awful. I laughed. I tee-heed of you volunteering. The photo of you volunteering, not the fact that you volunteered. You can't say you were working if you were volunteering. Work involves a paycheck. Volunteering is for free. But I could tell you were doing the damn thing. So how hot is that suit?
I'd imagine pretty warm.
I would imagine. Work with my kids. See, still don't get paid. Blue. Hey, knock it off. Oh, we're gonna get paid.
You work with your dog? Yeah.
I mean, I did once upon a time. I don't anymore.
Right.
I open up the door and tell them to go potty. Ruby and Blue, once we got them, they were both pretty much potty trained. So it didn't take much to kind of get them to do what we wanted them to do.
Yeah, they had it. Hey, B&W.
What's up, B&W?
Had a couple of accidents inside the house
Yeah.
when we first brought them home, but that's also to be expected, right? New
New environment.
But other than that, how are you doing, B&W?
Yeah, I'm tracking the packages I sent you, P&W. It's still out in the ether. I've had 6 packages go MIA since May. Yours happens to be one of them. So
Hooray!
I'm calling the manager of operations and delivery for our district tomorrow. And if that doesn't work, then I guess I'll go to the district. I don't even know what the titles are. Like I forget what they are. So we've got our postmaster here, and then above them is the manager for this area, and then above that person there's another like regional manager that's underneath the postmaster of the United States. If I have to go up that high, I will. Because this is bullshit. You guys gotta get your shipping shit straight. And or pay. So
You'd be talking to like the United States.
I don't give a fuck who I have to talk to. This is bullshit. Don't lose my packages. Do your jobs. Do what we're paying you to do. Not lose packages and deliver them in a timely fashion. Not that hard. Ooh, sweet. I will recommend using UPS or FedEx.
Yeah, don't use USPS. It'll get
I
lost.
want you to get your damn knife. Or at least get paid so I can make you another one. And our postmaster, which our postmaster is fantastic. Like I don't have a bad word to say about him. He looked at pictures of like the boxes of like how they looked and like the shipping labels.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it looks like your printer needs some more ink. We have a thermal printer. There's no ink. There's no way to get it darker or lighter. Like it's a thermal printer. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, you do fall. But I'll be making more calls tomorrow and see exactly what I need to do. Like I said on Friday, I don't know if I need to go through this website, X Cover, that my insurance is through Shippo, or if I can just do it through USPS. If I can do it through USPS, it's gonna be a hell of a lot easier. If I have to do it through X Cover, I gotta show them like fucking DNA records and who my first dog was and a bunch of bullshit that I'm not going to be able to provide. So you have records on who told you should file a claim. Did the person pay for said item? No, I just shipped it out for shits and giggles. None yet? Business. I paid for insurance. I'm making a claim. Pay me. I'll probably end up giving them a call tomorrow too. Be like, so we use Shippo.
Yeah.
They use you guys for insurance. Can I like file a claim through USPS or does it have to go through you guys? And if so, I got tracking numbers of shit that needs to get paid. So take credit card, check, cash, COD. Like, however you need to do this. How's that? How's the work been going, PNW?
Well,
That looks like fun, but that also looks kind of dangerous. Not with it. So funny. Anybody else like hearing the conversation or reading the comments? I want to touch it so bad. I want you to touch it. Sounds very dirty.
yep.
It's good, just chilling, dealing with thine heads cracking mad.
So just another day.
Preach.
Hey, Burnt.
What's up, Bert? Jesus. How are you doing, man? I need this. That's all. Two very opposing subjects very closely. First stuff with Iran and then WWE. Yeah, dude. I was just telling Alina about that earlier. Like, I'm really curious what they're gonna do. It's next weekend. Like,
Yeah, he was telling me about it earlier.
a little close. A little close to put people in danger. And also, um, I'm not well versed on like how war works. I mean, I'm fairly competent and intelligent, but I'm not well versed in like economics or war tactics or anything like that. Um, Typically, from what I've seen in my lifetime, um, when you drop bombs on another country, they don't go, "We're ready to talk about peace," especially with that area of the world. They go, "It's on," and that's terrifying. So I have to make mashed potatoes and roasted veggies. Better not mess them up.
Well, she said, I'm doing dishes, so I'll be quiet. And then Burnt said no comment. And then Burnt said, fuck this shit.
You got to make sure with the mashed potatoes that you get them really dry so that they'll mash well. A lot of people make that mistake if they leave their potatoes too wet after boiling them.
Mm. Don't drain them well enough.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've seen some people like they'll almost boil them all the way, and then they'll pull them out, they'll drain them, and then they'll put them in the oven at a low temperature
Yeah,
to let them like dry out.
you told me about that.
Blue,
Like you're
hey,
roasting them almost.
blue,
Blue.
and all eaters. Yeah, but I mean they'll always pop back up, so like that's kind of impossible. There's always going to be greedy, power hungry assholes that go, "I have the solution." I said enough. Most people, when they make mashed potatoes, they leave too much water content into the mashed potatoes. And if you want to make mashed potatoes like a restaurant, you need to try and take out as much water content out of the potatoes as humanly possible to get nice, creamy mashed potatoes. Giving some advice, that's all. Listen to me or don't. I don't. Mashed potatoes are mashed potatoes. I don't really care, but I just try to help. Or a potato ricer.
Yeah. You have to have 3 mesh strainers.
It's gonna be smooth as hell. Almost like it's gonna be smooth as shit. Damn. At least we're not over in Riyadh. 105, 105, 100. Yeah, it gets hot. Yeah, I don't want to fly.
Let's go.
No. So that's further away than I thought it was.
Mexican walk PNW, not Irish.
Hey,
Hey Joe.
what's up, Joe? Yeah, so looking up PNW, if you were to drive from Riyadh to the center of Iran, it would take you 22 hours. And you got to drive through Kuwait. And it looks like Iraq.
Well, part of Iraq, just the bottom part.
Yeah. Open a map, sure, why not? I'm just shocked that it would take that long. Yeah, drive through Kuwait, part of Iraq, and then a couple other little small countries. And then you land in Iran.
This route has tolls. This route crosses through multiple countries and regions. Your destination is in a different time. Thanks, maps.
Sweet.
I would have had no idea. Cool enough to walk the dog quickly.
I'm glad I'm not going to Iran.
Fucking ever. Yeah, no.
I'm not planning.
For the low cost of $1,000 per ticket, and I think that's just one way, you too can go over there if you so chose.
No one on this channel.
Who's going?
The hell's scary?
Safety. Oh, I think that's what the kids are calling her. Carrie's mom. Carrie's mom. They're like asking her for stuff. So that's probably like all she's hearing right now.
Yeah, it was. We were in the 90s yesterday and today, and yesterday it rained in the afternoon, and it got like so thick with humidity that like it was
Yeah.
hard to breathe.
So muggy.
And then today it rained while we were gone, and then we came back, and the humidity really wasn't bad, and it wasn't like super hot. But I gotta go out to the shop tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to the heat advisory. Sweating my balls off like I did on Friday. Sweating from places I didn't even know I could sweat from. Iran is a mountain desert. It's hot as hell with little offer tourists. I didn't even know that.
State sand. I'm just glad they ain't like the assholes when I was volunteering. They listen and at least ask. There is a 4-year-old.
You know how to get kids to listen? Grab a belt. Don't do that. Have some parent be like, "Why'd you hit my kid?" Oh, they didn't listen. So. And then see, the problem will fix itself because they'll never be allowed to back over there.
They'll never ask you to like
Yeah,
watch their kids
so the
again.
problem will fix itself. You're welcome. What shirt? Go red, go down. You can't be that bad up there. You guys are usually cooler than we are down here. I don't know. Remember where Joe lives. I know
They
that.
probably eat a lot of gritty food.
Probably.
Just got sand in it.
Remind me of where you live at, Joe. Town.
Northern Ohio.
Yeah, we know it's northern Ohio. I just don't remember. It was 104 earlier. Ah.
But like, was that actual temperature or feels like temperature? Vienna, like the sausage.
Or like Germany. We've looked it up before. It's only 86 there right now, Joe. 63% humidity.
It was 99 with 104. Feels like. It's gonna cool off for you guys up there, though.
Yeah.
91 tomorrow, 91 Tuesday, and
Wednesday
then
will be
85, and y'all get some rain.
Some storms. Saturday and Sunday, it's gonna be awesome for you guys up there. It'll be high of 80 and high of 83. Hey, P&W.
PW's like, it's a little chilly here.
I forget who was on the live on Friday night. Maybe P&W. That was 60.
Or was it Lance? It was Lance.
It was Lance. Said it was 60. I was like, damn you.
He came off the dirt when I ordered it.
Yeah, I gotta. Hell yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be super fun with that Ford running. Yeah.
92. With a feels like temperature of 99.
Ohio, Falk. I mean, same here.
They're getting snow in Montana. Summer snowstorm.
Today's episode of What in the Tarnation.
Yeah. Snow in Montana.
Yeah, so Friday with everything that I was doing out in my shed or out in my garage. Now, granted, I do have a window unit, which honestly I don't think is working as well as it could be because I think I think it's waterlogged. I need to take out my shop vac and see if I can get that water out of there. But with it going and then running a forge, I could only stand to be out there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'd have to come inside and cool down.
You need one of those air AC things that they had at Publix for the garage. The thing that
Oh
you sit in front
yeah,
of and
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
blowing
yeah.
cold air.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, like I don't get the concept of like, hey, we're gonna bomb their facilities that could make nuclear weapons, and then expect them to come and talk with us to negotiate a peace. Like, if I was that country and you just blew up my nuclear facilities, I would tell you to go fuck yourself. That's me. I'm not even a person that's willing to suicide bomb. And we may get shut down just because I use that word. But like that's their like mindset over there. Like they're gonna walk into a group of people or uh airport or whatever and go like why would you mess with that? Like I don't get it. Well, I mean, he was also embezzling money through Ukraine, so there's that. Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
That sucks BMW.
Why can't you go live currently?
You get like a warning or something.
Yep, Hulk. Uh, what what's the buzzword? Generational event,
Oh, once in a life.
once in a lifetime event. Bitch, I've seen like 23 of them. Like yawn. I'm not even gonna fake yawn. I'm just gonna go yawn. I'm bored.
Ah, okay.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry.
I was like, did you get like in trouble on YouTube somehow? Where like you can't go live.
If this conflict, hopefully it's not a conflict and it ends pretty quickly, goes the same way that the last conflict we were involved in goes. Um, People will be able to afford housing again. So that's cool. Oh yeah, it is. That's really awesome. Like it. Anybody got anything fun planned for the week? We don't this week, but we have something fun planned for the week after.
Mhm.
Heading to North Carolina. And on our way back, stopping by at Smoky Mountain Knife Works to see our buddy Greg. What in the shit is going on here? I've been busy trying to take care of other shit, like the USPS not doing their jobs. So I will escalate, and if I have to, I will escalate it. Can I help you? Can I help you? What are you doing? Oh, like clawed the back.
Oh.
Choo choo. What you doing, buddy? Choo choo. Come here. Come here, kitty.
Like, no.
You can go do that part time. Elementary school. Seeing that movie. Jesus. Yeah, dude. USPS is screwing the pooch hard. And it's like I've said before, like it's not that big of a deal that like it's gonna have to be remade. Bottle openers, I can order more bottle openers. It's just the simple fact that now I have to do extra work because people didn't do their jobs.
Yep.
And if I can do the claims through USPS, that won't be that big of a deal. But if I have to go through this other company, I hope I get my money. I'll take care of you guys either way, Falk. So don't worry about that because I've got all the stuff. So it's like literally just my time and shipping. And I always stand behind my stuff, whether it's a fault of my own or somebody else's. So don't you you don't need to worry about like, oh well, he'll have to get paid first before he redoes it. No, I'll just redo it. It's not a big. I've got all the stuff. I'm not going to be out anymore. So you're not wrong. It'd actually be kind of funny to do a play off of DBZ. His TISM level is over 9,000. Be hilarious, but only certain people get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when we went to Blade Show, Cutco had a booth or had a table, and like Cutco makes some really good knives, but it's a pyramid scheme,
Mhm.
and I don't think I think that was the only company there that I saw that did any like infomercials
Yeah.
in like the early 2000s. Sam, that sounds familiar. I am Sam from 2015.
No, the one from 2001. That one. The one that's at the very top.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, there's two, so it could have been the one from 2001. It could have been the one from 2015.
The one everybody knows is that first. There's one award. Or at least it was nominated for. Yeah.
Mentally challenged by having a newborn baby. I haven't seen this movie. That sounds really good. Have a good night, Joe.
Stay cool, Joe.
Drink lots of water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to watch this.
I can't
Sounds
believe
very
you've never.
interesting.
I can't believe you've never seen it.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I got allergies. We got tissues. Trust me.
Are those happy tissues or sad tissues?
Allergy tissues. We don't go to no Diddy party. Or I should say we've never been to. Oh man. Wanted to go to that.
They moved it from Friday to today, and then I guess they canceled it because of the rain. It was outside of it. So, no holy heck.
So sad. Wanted to go. Nice Tropic Thunder reference. I know. I'll see you when I go to sleep. In my head movie. I actually made that reference earlier today. It was pretty funny. Or was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
When we were at Publix.
Maximum effort. With the chimichurri. Oh shit, I didn't know he did a production with Rihanna. 210 for Birch. That ain't bad at all. First off, quit licking. Second off, quit partying, bro.
Yeah.
Weapons of mass destruction coming out of your butthole.
He's like laying right behind my chair, so it's like I'm the first. It hits me first. So I'm like, oh.
Snow White. I wanted to give it a fair watch, and the internet ruined it for me. I thought it was a turtle. They were so good. Some French fried taters. Mm-hmm. I And then they also did that scene from Tropic Thunder.
Oh, you showed me that review.
They're going to be building on the stadium again. Jesus Christ. They're trying hard to get a Super Bowl in Green Bay. They're working on the infrastructure. They don't need to work on the stadium.
Yeah.
And also, the NFL won't give them a Super Bowl until they put a roof on it. This is too cold. And
That I was thinking. No.
no, our dog has some awful parts. Rubies don't smell as bad, but blues, ooh. We've changed their food several times. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's been on everything from like expensive food to I mean, I've never fed them like really cheap shit, so feed them like medium priced food because I can't afford $100 or $100 something dollars for like a 25-pound bag of food. Not for $2.
What's up, Scott? She likes to wear clothes or she likes to eat clothes? We could be talking about two different. We had a chocolate lab that liked to eat clothes, eats underwear. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, luckily neither one of our dogs ever really. Well, Ruby did decide to like eat the crotch out of one of my pairs of my pants, but she only did that once and never again, and just that one pair. So
Now he's burping.
also our dogs do get a daily vitamin essentially. That's also helps with their digestion too. It has all kinds of good stuff in it, but
Mm-hmm. Made Blue's coat grow like a mofo.
mm-hmm.
Before we started giving him the supplements, like he would never really grow a lot of fur on his feet. Like he wasn't bald or anything, but it was like it wouldn't grow. And we have to trim his feet because they get all bushy.
It was like Grinch feet.
Pretty hilarious. But he it gets slippery for him to walk, so probably about time for us to trim that again.
Yeah.
Chewy. Why did you grab him there by his collar? You do this. Chewy was like trying to walk away. He couldn't.
And I was like, oh well.
That was funny. Never normal.
Nope.
Yeah, here lately we're waiting for Sandman season 2 to come out, which that comes out in like 2 weeks. But we've been
Yeah.
watching the new season of Resident Alien, and we started watching Saint Denis Medical, which is pretty funny. Um, other than that, like, I don't have shit to watch except for Poker Face. Everything. And they haven't really been a whole lot of movies released to streaming that I've been interested in watching. So
Yeah.
we're just waiting. I will share a trick though that we knew about but we forgot about, and so we did it yesterday. And you want to save some money on bread and get some good bread? Go to Jimmy John's. Jimmy John sells their day old bread for 50 cents a piece, and it's the big loaves,
Like the giant size.
the giant size, and it's like a cross between like French and Italian bread. Still soft on the inside, but you've got that harder crust on the outside. We got 6 of those. It was like $3.39. So we used one for dinner last night, one for dinner. Well, a little bit more than one for dinner tonight. Used to work for Jimmy John's. Sandwiches are addicting.
I'm just glad they offer the toasted option now. Took them long enough.
But I mean, just for the simple fact that it's 50 cents for a big old loaf, like that's cheap.
Hmm.
Bless you, Burnt. Yeah. Damn. Oh, that hurt. I mean, okay. Oh, you're saying the one you used to work at was in Athens, Ohio?
Yep.
Forgot you said you used to live in Ohio. Columbus. Yep. Not that far away from Dayton.
It doesn't look like it
Well,
on the map.
yeah, I get what you're saying, but
He said back when. Assuming he means like back when.
I'm gonna have to write down all those tracking numbers. So what brought you from Ohio out to California? That's fun.
Mhm.
You should need land. Blue, stop. I have no idea. It sounded like a cough or something. I don't know.
Talking about that drink, that bootlegger drink or whatever.
I You still didn't answer my question, though. I said if you were living in Ohio, what brought you out to California? You must be behind. I know you're not in Cali right now, but weren't you in Cali before? Oh, I thought you were out in Cali. My bad, man. I got you.
Wait,
Well, that's why I was like talking with him when he said he moved to Pennsylvania. I was like, Jesus, like all the way across the country. No, not really. I was confused, but it makes more sense now.
he said I was living in Washington in 2013.
Okay. You've been all over the place.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like you've been all over the country.
I was born in Washington. Lived there 2 or 3 times. My younger years are a little fuzzy about where all we lived. Tacoma. Pull y'all up. Is
That's
that
the
where you live?
that's the name of the town.
So I was like, I don't even know what that means. You're good, man. Yep, not that far from Tacoma. Yep, my dad was in the army, so we lived at Fort Lewis, which is now Fort Lewis McChord. I thought Tacoma was closer to Seattle than that, but apparently it's not. The trek.
Yep.
Trek to Oregon too.
course it is.
Why the hell did I think Tacoma was in place?
Denison, if you were born at that base, right? At the
I
hospital.
I think so.
Otherwise, you were not born in Tacoma.
No.
You were born in close to DuPont.
Yeah. I don't know where the hospital's at.
Yeah. Obviously, it's not going to tell you, but
I was born at the hospital in Tacoma.
which is possible.
Maybe mom and dad were living in Tacoma while dad was working at Fort Lewis. 'Cause I know we lived on base at one point. Uh,
You're like, my whole life is a lie.
I kind of.
You'd have to ask your dad.
Yeah. It was a weird situation between my mom and dad when they got together, and then when I was born. So it's like from Washington on, I'm squared away. I know exactly where we went. A little fuzzy in Washington. My mom, before she met my dad, was actually married to a guy who was in the Air Force, which is McCord Air Force Base, which is right next to Fort Lewis. And then she moved to Oregon. They somehow met. I don't know. I don't know. Weird shit. I asked my dad about it one time because I was like, "This the math ain't mathing." 'Cause my dad's from Iowa, my mom's from Wisconsin. I'm like, "How the hell did you guys meet in Washington/Oregon?" And he told me. Like, huh, okay. So also, my godmother kind of helped with that as well. So I need to call her. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look forward to working out with you. Obviously, I enjoy what I do, or I wouldn't. So,
Come inside for frequent breaks.
yeah, that's what I did on Friday. Drink a lot of agua. We want to take a cruise at some time. We just haven't been able to yet. We're gonna go on a vacation over the 4th, the weekend of the 4th.
Did Jared ever get back with you about the dog, by the way?
Did not. You can shoot him a text tomorrow. Your mom told you to stop licking. Don't get mad at her because she told you to stop licking.
Such a grumpy dog.
Yep. But you got anything else?
Nope.
I don't either. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. We will see you back on Friday. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. Stay cool. Drink lots of water. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye.